Hey, everybody, it's Coach Jordy here, and I am very, very pleased to introduce you to our Ottawa Online Fitness personal coaching program. Apologies for the delay in rolling this out. I'm a few days late because of all of the busy work happening with the renovation at number 10. So, there are many ways to get to the finish line fast, and that finish line can be an event or it can be anything with regards to that relates to goals, such as personal fitness goals, rehabbing injuries. But it's always been my philosophy that the best way to get to your goals is together. So I have been coaching for 16 years, triathlon, specifically swim, bike, run, working with fitness over 25 years. And for the last 16 years, I have done some personal coaching with a few people each year. It's never been my major focus. My major focus has always been with club programming. And I can tell you that personal coaching is not for everybody, but some people can really benefit from it. It can really click for them. I'll go into the details, but accountability, having a progression built for them, and motivation can make a big difference. And over the years, I have coached a great range of individuals, everything from a 5K to an Ironman. As many of you know, I also participate in track and field, and all of the training philosophies and the physiology and the methodology, it all relates to most sports. The last time, as a side note, the last time that I did do the personal coaching, it was $50 a month. So I wanted to point that out to remind you of what a great value you're getting at $60 a month with Ottawa Online Fitness, all the classes, and now a coaching product that's worth $50. Well, it's worth more than $50 a month, to be honest with you. So do you need a plan for your fitness training or your triathlon training or run training? No, you don't need one. Not everybody this system won't work for everybody. Not everybody's a tracker. Not everybody wants to make notes of what they're doing. And generally, a lot of people just want to stay fit. They want to do a little bit here, a little bit there, have some fun, meet some people. And some people will think, okay, well, I'll try this. I'll try the personal coaching, and it won't be for them, and that's okay. Again, it takes a particular mindset to have this working relationship. However, there are a lot of people for whom it will work, and here is why it will work. First of all, accountability. This is the number one benefit I have seen over my many years of coaching. It's the simple knowledge that someone else is watching, someone's waiting, someone's not necessarily depending on, but somebody else is watching. The second thing is program management. It's not complicated to have a progressive overload fitness training program. However, knowing somebody else is there, building it, and watching your response to it and tweaking it, that can make a big difference. And the final thing is motivation. Some personal words of encouragement, congratulations on a particular workout and such. Having a cheerleader there can make a difference. So I have had the great benefit of working with a lot of elite athletes, learning from them, not coaching them. And I can tell you that the number one key to success is consistency. So there's no secret workouts. It's just, as Simon Whitfield would say, it's chop wood, carry water. It's get the work done, do it consistently, make it fun so it's easy to do. The training program will help to feed your consistency. And whatever plan is created and evolves, it has to be one you actually do. And I'm a big fan of simplicity. Joel Filliol is a fantastic coach. I have a lot of respect for him. And one of my favorite quotes of mine is that if you have to write a workout down, it's too complicated. So I'm talking about a singular workout, say a trip to the pool. So simple progressive overload can and will get you the vast majority of the way to all of your goals. But of course, you want a little within the simplicity. You want to have a little bit of variety in there as well. Repeatability is a very important component of my philosophy. Doing the same workout, say once every couple weeks or once a month, will show you exactly how you're progressing. And some examples there, doing 100 meters times in the pool, 100-meter intervals times 10, and tracking your time, your pace, your recovery, and such. That can really help to show you your improvement, and that will feed motivation. One important thing I always like to say to athletes whenever I'm talking is that you don't need to keep increasing the workload week after week after week. Doing the same workload for a few weeks, you will still keep improving. A plateau will soon arrive sooner or later, and then it's time to tweak it. With this repeatability, physical confidence is developed, and that is your brain's own sense of what the body is capable of doing. And I want to feed that with you. If you have a particular goal, say running a 5K, or as my example is here, swimming 1,500 meters, I will devise workouts that help to feed your confidence so that when you do toe the line, or you do go to the pool to try to achieve your goal on a given day, you're confident, and that confidence can be a major component in achieving your goals. So how does the program coaching work? There's 5 steps. First thing is that you need to log what you're doing. So I could give you a long, drawn-out questionnaire, but I found over the years that the easiest way to start is to find out what you're doing now. So you'll log for a couple weeks, and then I'll take a look, and I'll do a general assessment of where you're at. I'll learn your goals as well, and I'll start tweaking your program. Personal coaching, the key to personal coaching is not just building a training plan and handing it to you and saying, see you later. The key to personal coaching is watching the feedback, observing and correcting and tweaking the training program based on how you're responding to it. Everyone responds differently. So that tweaking will be the major role after we get going. So the first step is, as I'll explain at the end of this presentation, I'll share with you a workout form, basically a training plan, and you'll log your workouts for 2 or 3 weeks. And then when you're logging, I should say, I want you to sort of put some, you're going to share some of your goals, what your limiters are. So if you're rehabbing an injury or a skill you want to improve, I need to know that as well. And then after a few weeks, I'll take a look, as I was saying, about the goals, what your weekly schedule is. I'm not going to tell you what day to do what thing, what activity. That's really important. It's got to work for you. And then I'll look at your energy balance. Are you working out a little too hard? Not uncommon. I'll also be able to get some indication of your current fitness level and what kind of balance is happening. So then I'll program and I'll tweak, and this is, again, an ongoing process. If you have a specific goal that you're working towards, for example, a 5K run, I'll build the progressions into your training plan, but they're not fixed in stone. It all depends on how you respond in any given week as to what you will be doing the following week. So you start training and you visit your plan hopefully every day. That's the easiest way to do it. and every couple days perhaps, and it takes 30 seconds. Bing, bang, boom. You tell me what you're doing. It's not complicated. If I don't have the results or feedback from you, there's nothing I can really do. So I need to be able to look at how you're responding to the plan. And you can give me more detail, less detail. I'll talk about what I'd really like to see, because the plan is built around that those parameters. And those parameters are, was the workout completed? How did the workout feel? How were you feeling generally on the day? What was your sense of wellness? So if you're on the right path, then I will just extrapolate the plan. If I start to see that you're getting overtired, I'll inject more rest. But if I see that things are a little too easy, I may, and this doesn't happen often, I may accelerate the plan ever so slightly. So what are the next steps? We're going to be using a shared Google Doc for this process. I'll be coaching probably 20, 25 of you based on the survey that was done 6 weeks ago. And so it has to obviously be a smooth system. So you will require a Google account for that. After you see this, if it's something you want to try, then email me and I'll share a plan with you. It'll be a shared document that only the two of us will see. You'll then begin to track, and a little tip to make the tracking that much easier is you can add a link to that document on the home screen of your phone for easy access. If you're new to Google Docs, then it will take a little bit of practice, but it does work in a very similar manner to Word. And after a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I'll be keeping an eye at what's happening. But the first phase is going to be my observation. So be patient with that. The success of the process does depend on your workout feedback. So do remember that. If this feedback system isn't for you, it's okay. It isn't for everybody, like I said at the start. So that's not a problem. And moving forward, remember, if this system isn't for you, I'm still here to answer your questions anytime you have one, be that via email or via after class, for example, as we've done many, many times.